There we go. Ecstatic peasantry. The peasants of County of Laconia are in a good mood, the harvest is bountiful, the roads are safe, and the village elders are telling nonsensical stories of cows producing honey-laden milk and geese laying golden eggs. The peasants are praising me for their fortune and have sent a delegation of carrying gifts. 15 gold. Or 75 and more dread. Now let's just grab the 15 gold and accept that. So let's see what's happening in the world. South of Italy is pretty split up. Byzantine Empire is still growing strong. Ooh, the Abbasids are really huge. We could think about grabbing this island here sometime, but we do need a better military for that. That's for sure. So my daughter comes of age. For the longest time I was hoping that a good tutelage would be enough to teach Ophreda the intricacies of carefully planning. All effort has come to naught, however. While she has shown herself fully capable of petty scheming, few would call it refined. Okay then, she's just a flamboyant trickster. Who does have an intrigue of 18 though. Which is not bad. Grow up so fast. So let's see. We should want to increase our lineage, right? Which means any spouse should be a matrilineal marriage. Which then begs the question, who do we marry her to? Probably someone who has really high skills, right? So let's check the council. What do we need here? More stewardship would always be welcome. So maybe just marry her off to the mayor, which would also go hand in hand with the potential alliance with the city. Yeah, that's not a terrible idea. I hope. Gladly accept your marriage proposal, will graciously take the hand of your daughter. Okay, so now my vassal... Oh no, that's not not the mayor of my city, but the mayor of another city. And where is that city? Oh, okay. That's on the mainland of Turkey. So now, is she still in my court though? At Mayor Nicolaus' court, in Miletus. Okay, no she isn't. But they are landed now. And their children are going to be heirs of the city and of my dynasty, which is basically the best I could hope for, right? Let's check here. House Maniatis. 5 living members. Mayor of Frisia of Miletus. Yeah, that worked perfectly well. Open dynasty tree. Yeah, and just like that, our 16-year-old daughter is wife of a mayor. Not the highest title in the world, granted, but still a title. Marital confidentiality. Let me pour a bit of water first. I'm contemplating whether to share something with my wife the next time we are by ourselves, away from listening ears. Things I've learned about Crusader should be of great interest to her. Secret is revealed to Countess Romylia. Yeah, sure, why not? Can't really afford any more stress here. My wife is with child and I should be overjoyed. However, she has been acting strange and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. It is hard to believe that she would ever betray me like this, but could it be that I'm not the father? Yeah, look into it discreetly, please. Better not to confront her about it directly. Suspicions laid to rest. It seems that my fear has been unfounded despite every effort on the part of my spies. I've now found no indication that Romylia has been unfaithful. Unfortunately, she has found out about my suspicions and is very disappointed of me. Well, shit. Accusing your wife of cheating is probably never a good idea. Unless she cheated, that is. Gold is accumulating slowly here, so we might as well speed up even further. And we do have another son. Pankratios. Yeah, that works for me. Let's pause that. And wow, we have a lot of children and our succession laws are honestly terrible for that. Ah, sorry for that. My nose somehow just keeps running, and I want to spare you both the image and the sound of that. So that's why I'm moving out of the picture a few times now. So let's see. Is that's my heir. How is she? How is he coming along rather? Stewardship focus. Yeah. Okay, we are going to skip that lesson. The succession laws. Well, I can go to the realm. First off, hi, and welcome to the chat. So, succession laws. I can go to the realm view and then go to succession. And right now we do have confederate petition, which means all children inherit equally. And male preference. So, That's why our son, which is actually not the eldest child, which would be our daughter, comes first in succession. And all children inheriting equally is right now not a problem because our character only holds one title. So can't split that up. And Eusebius, yeah, that's a child's name, should probably just inherit the county title, and we're fine with that. I kind of want to change that later down the line to, what was it? Yeah, that's right here. Primogeniture? Is that how you pronounce it? Maybe. Oldest child inherits all your titles. That would be my ideal succession law, but there are some requirements for that, and I'm not even sure if it's just that the mayor would need to approve here. Oh no, let's see here. We do need high crown authority, and our powerful vassals would need a positive opinion of us. And also the Greek culture does not have that innovation yet. And the innovation is probably a bit away. So let's check the Greek culture and check the innovations. And where might that be? Not even in this era. It's not in the early medieval. It's not in high medieval. Is it in late medieval? Yes, it's in late medieval. So it's terribly far away. Probably a few hundred years at least. Not great. Until then, we kind of have to make do with what we have here, and that's all fine as long as we just have one title. As soon as we have more titles, it's going to get split up between our heirs, and we probably need to fight between brothers and sisters to reunite our realm at that point. But as long as we are not there yet, we should be fine with whatever we have now. I can't even remember what it's called. Confederate Petition. Yeah. So that's the little course on succession laws, which are a pain in the ass if you actually get it wrong. If you have a huge realm, so let's imagine the Basileus having succession law of Confederate Petition. That's going to split the Byzantine Empire up real quick. Let's see, how many children does he have? Yeah. Would you look at that? The siblings died under suspicious circumstances. Well, died from being sickly and died from smallpox, but nevertheless, if you are a ruthless ruler, killing some of your children or killing some of your siblings is a way to establish the correct inheritance, that's for sure. Every nook and cranny. We do look really paranoid here. A dark night can truly make the shadows of my castron's hallway come alive. The perceived risk of unsanctioned visitors rise ever higher for every unguarded corner spotted. If I alone can see this many faults, imagines what more people with similar perspective could do. Hire a group of discreet agents. Would lose us 50 goals and gain 40 stress, and we are already stressed out, so that's not great. My perspective alone is enough, gives us improved defenses, which is fine. Plus 1 fort level, plus 10 garrison size, plus 10% garrison size. Let's go with that. So, did I answer your question, King Zero, on succession laws? Or anything more you need or want to know, rather? Job right done. Hostile theme, success chance, plus 25%. Yeah, let's go with that. Ooh, now we do have 216 gold, so as soon as we are at like 290, 300, we might be able to build our first building here in Mistra. I don't even know what I want to build first, to be honest. But we'll find something. Oh, quarries probably, because they give additional tax and they decrease building time. So as soon as we get that online, the more it will pay off. Ooh, I didn't know that it's coming to Xbox this month. Is that a new release or is that coming to Xbox Game Pass or something? Mental break, endless toil. Yeah, that's not great. Sometimes I feel like the entire world rests upon my shoulders. My responsibilities as Count of Laconia are endless. I hardly have a moment left for myself. Can't people just leave me alone for a while? Gain reclusive. I need something to rebalance my humors. Gain trait drunkard. -2 stewardship. Tiny health penalty. Reclusive was what a penalty? Also penalty to stewardship, right? 120 stress. No, we can't afford that. So reclusive is going to be the way forward. Well, that's cool. Exposing the game to a bigger player base. It's a really cool game. So I've played it a bit on release actually, and I'm not just diving back in with the DLC Royal Court. Unfortunately, I can't really showcase any of the cool mechanisms from Royal Court because, as you can see here, I need to be a king or emperor to do that, and as a count, I'm 2 levels away from that. So first of all, I would need to grab the duchy title from my liege. Now where is he? Yeah, duchy title from my liege here, and then somehow forge myself a kingdom in the Byzantine Empire. So that's a few years away, I'm afraid. And while checking that, so the duchy was here at first, and the dude had just 1 title. And oh no, he definitely conquered that county here, which means the timeline for our conquest of this county just moved up dramatically, because he can bet your ass that he has his eye on this county already. Probably wants to conquer us too, to have the entire duchy under his direct control. But seeing as we want the duchy ourselves, we need to grab as much land as possible before the duke does here. So yeah, we should probably produce a claim on this county relatively soon here. Intriguing prospect. It has come to my attention, my lord, that you might be in need of someone of my talents. My acquaintance, no, that's a name. Eusphorisin, probably butchered that to hell and back. Anyway, I'm not Greek. Approaches me smiling. If my services could be of use, please do not hesitate to request them. Moves to court and gains opinion of me. Now what does she do? Ooh, she's an excellent spy master. Yes, yes, I do have use for you. Please join my court and relieve my current spy master. Well, is she not at court yet? So King Zero, are you planning to grab the game on release, or just checking it out and still forming an opinion if it's going to be for you? There she is. Oh, okay. She's just a guest now, and I would need to recruit her. Which would cost how much? 80 gold. Wow, that's a lot. And I would gain 40 stress because I'm paranoid. Yeah, that's a tough decision, and I don't have a hook, so yeah, probably can't employ her. That price is too steep. Already pre-ordered it. Nice. So you're going to be playing Crusader Kings 2 3 a lot pretty soon. So stress, you have 3 levels, and as you can see, so the baseline would be 0 out of 3, and you have these thresholds of 300. I think it's 300 for each level. It might be just 150 for the first level, so it might increase. I'm not sure, and I don't want to find out with levels 2 and 3. First level does decrease fertility and gives the chance to have some events happening to you. As you can see, I'm now reclusive as a result of having increased stress. The higher you go, the more difficulties the penalties become to handle. I'm not even sure what's happening on the highest stress levels. I think it might even have an impact on your health. So yeah, try to keep that down as much as possible, and it increases the chance for mental breaks, and that might drive your character crazy, which is no fun, to be honest. So yeah, I'm trying to keep my stress level as low as possible. But sometimes the other opinions or the other choices you have in events are just not worth keeping stress down because they are even more negative. So it's basically a resource you have to handle somehow. And thanks for the follow, by the way. Glad you like it.